All right, we're back and looking like we are getting some. Definitely got some buyers down there at the 22,475. We're breaking VWAP now. Just broke the 9 EMA. We'll see if this holds. Yeah, definitely get some movement up to the top. We're going right up to the 21 EMA. I'm inclined to take a short right here at the 21 EMA, a quick scalp, but based on the fact that we're holding above the VWAP and the 9 EMA, I'm hesitant. So I'm going to wait on that. All right, now we are breaking, and we'll see if we hold the 21 EMA. All right. Yeah, that's a strong 5-minute candle right there. Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, I took my head down for 1 minute. We're glad we did not take shorts right there. Wow. Okay, so right here, this yellow line we're going to move here, that's pre-market highs. Wow. What a push. And down here, we're going to mark this as our 15-minute low, our 15-minute opening range breakout low. Right there, I'll mark that. Okay. And our 15-minute opening range high was right there. Okay, so that's in purple. I'm going to keep that right there in purple too. 15-minute opening range high, and you can see right there it's rejecting off of the 15 opening range high. And so now we got something to work with here. Again, the purple line is the 15-minute opening range high, and the other purple line is the 15-minute opening range low. You can see we swept it a little bit here. We got a wick below, and then a little bit of a liquidity grab there, and up it went. And we got a little bit of a wick over the high here. Okay, let's go to the hourly chart. Find our next level support here. Okay, so on the hourly chart, let's see here. Really, this purple line down here got a nice pivot point there. That was yesterday at around 10 a.m. And then so then we got yesterday's high. Move that yellow right there. and this is also yesterday's low. So we got some ranges to work here. We're looking at the yellows and the blues, or the yellow and the purple that I marked here. Yesterday's low, yesterday's high, 15-minute opening range break high today, 15-minute opening range break low, and then we've got pre-market highs right here. If we break above this yellow line at around 22,583, we've got some room up until 22,684. Alrighty. So we got some ranges to work with, and while we're in between those ranges, wow, look at this wick on the hourly here. Wow. So again, I'm not really inclined to take shorts in this market. I just happened to do so this morning because we had a strong break of VWAP, which is one of my favorite indicators up here, that brought us down. So I got a nice push down. As you can see here, we got two accounts, one $2,127 today, the other one $140. So I'm still inclined in this market to go long, but I need to see a break of this right here, 22 break and retest of 22,586. Maybe we break up, come back down, retest in this area here, and then back up again. In order to go short, I would need to see, or I would like to see, a break of this wick here, retest up and down. But even then, you're coming down into all this. You know what I mean? You got a big wick here in the hourly, which was the beginning of this push that went all the way up. So, you know, we could see a 30-40 point move right here. But again, that's risky. This is all risky. You're coming all down into this. You could get any kind of push up in here. So, really not inclined to shorts today, unless I see a scalp opportunity with maybe a break of the 921 VWAP. We'll see if they cross. We'll have to keep an eye on it. So right now, we are just waiting and watching. Okay, I'm going to take another quick break here. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. I was looking at some charts here, see if we have any option activity while we're trading in this range on NQ. A lot of these big names, Microsoft, Apple, Palantir, Nvidia, Tesla, we're starting to see a little bit of a pullback here. Coinbase flying again today. Wow. All right, let's move back here. Okay, we're still in this range. Got the hourly pulled up here. Look at the daily chart. Yeah, look at this daily. Wow. The 23rd, 24th, 20th, yesterday and today. I mean, strong. So again, we're above, or right at yesterday's high. So we want to see a break of this 22.6 area, retest back, and then up again. And we got room all the way up to 22.7, another 100 points, and then up to 22.8. So keep an eye on that. Again, we're not looking for shorts unless we get a break of, yesterday's low. But even then, you only got, let's see, got a little bit of room there. So wait and see. I don't know that shorts are going to happen today. The market's been pretty strong this week. Move back to the 15-minute chart. Look at that. Look at those wicks. Wow. Okay. Well, looks like we're trading in a range today here. Our opportunity, we took advantage of it, was this morning. Again, nice day. $2,127 plus $140. So, go back to the 5-minute chart. We're seeing the 9. The 9 was below the 21. Now we're seeing it cross right here. And we're above the VWAP. So it could be a potential scalp opportunity for longs. We'll see where this comes down to. The problem is stop loss is going to be considerably lower, below VWAP here. So I don't like that. Risk to reward. Yeah, you could take a trade here, put the stop there, but then you got VWAP, you could still get a bounce. So still not taking any trades. Alright, getting a little pullback here. Yeah. Based on the fact, again, you got a little cross here, the 9's crossing the 21. You could take a long here. If I was to take a long, it would be right about here. And then you put your stop below VWAP. And there we go. A quick scalp right up there. That would have been a good trade. But the fact that we're still below this 15-minute opening range breakout, I'm not touching it. We could still be rejecting up here. But that would have been where we just talked about. That would have been a quick little 10-point scalp. Not bad. not bad. There we go, look at that. Back up to the 15-minute opening range breakout. Okay, another rejection there at the 15-minute opening range breakout. Again, we got a nice day here. Practicing a little bit of discipline. Back down retest. You can see right here, we got a cross of that 9 and 21. We talked about this long here at 22, it was right about 22,545. Took that all the way up 20 points to the opening range breakout high, 15-minute opening range breakout high. And now we came back and retested the 9 again. So we had another opportunity right there. And again, guys, I could have taken that, but the fact that I'm already up, you know, almost $2,300 today, I'm waiting. I might not take another trade today. Just have to see. Trying to practice good discipline here. Preserve the winnings that I've already made this morning. In this market, it would be really easy to lose it all. I believe it happened to me before. I know it's happened to a lot of you before. You know, you're feeling confident, you had a good day, you're getting FOMO watching this go up, and then it takes one tweet from our Mr. President and you're wiped out. That's the way this market is. Look at this. Back up to the 15-minute opening range breakout high. And will we break it this time? Rejecting again. We've got a rejection over here, or not a rejection, that was the first 5-minute candle up. And over here, a little bit higher, rejection, rejection, rejection. So, look at this. And again, even if we break this and retest, you got a little room up to the top of the wick here, but then you got all this junk right here. And look at this right here. at 5:30 this morning, we had a big push down in the VWAP. So that candle is a telltale sign to be careful up in this area. Any kind of longs up here, I'll be really careful with. Again, I don't like to see a break of this pre-market high, retest, and then back up for a long. Again, guys, we could trade into this range all day long here. So, rejection, 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 rejection. Okay. Yeah, this area is holding. But again, guys, no shorts. No shorts unless we're down below this opening range, 15-minute opening range breakout low. Back up to retest it again. Here we go. Will this be the candle that breaks? Might be. Looks like it. Looks like it. We're gonna get it. Push up the wick high here. Let's see, from here, 10 points. Not a good risk reward, but probably going to see it tap this 575 here at least. Are we going to do it? No. No. There we go. See it push up into all this right here. I'm not touching it. Here we go. Is this the push? A lot of resistance here. Yeah, you got to deal with this wick. You got to deal with this wick. You got to deal with this previous 5-minute candle. So we'll see. Here we go. We're getting that push right up here. There it is. We're going to continue. We're going to see a big drop down like this. Here we go. See, kind of like this short idea here. If we get up right here, this previous candle high before we got that dump. Could be. But the fact I'm already up $2,300, I am not touching it today. We're going to practice good discipline. Yeah, I'm kind of liking shorts right here. Not financial advice, but I'm kind of liking shorts right here. Look, we're struggling on that push. Back down again. Yep. Take a short right up there and boom. Maybe right back down to the 9. Got a nice scalp. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Nice scalp. Wow. All right. Well, we are 30 minutes in. And we're back up again. I think we're going to play around in this range today, guys. Again, I'm going to jump off the stream. We had a really solid day. 21, 27, on one account, 140. That's almost $2,300 today. It's time for me to say goodbye. Again, I might be back this afternoon. We will have to see how things go. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the stream. And we are going to call it a day. Again, I would be looking for a break and retest of this pre-market high 22,584 for longs, or a break and retest of this wick down here 22,475, which is a 15-minute opening range breakout low for shorts. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I should see you tomorrow.